Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel, guys. Again, this is another breaking news, okay? WNBA new head coach that has been assigned to be the head coach for the Washington Mystics team. And I just did a previous video of the new, fine, handsome, and sexy, okay, Chris, I believe it's Kalekos. I forgot his last name, but he's now the new head coach of the WNBA team, the Dallas Wings, and now Washington Mystics hired a new head coach and a general manager to lead team's rebuild. This is an article from Sports Illustrated. It says the Washington Mystics decided on the franchise's new leaders as they hired Sydney Johnson as its next head coach and Jamila Weidman as general manager, the team announced on Monday, which is today. Johnson most recently spent time on Teresa Weatherspoon's staff as an assistant coach with the Chicago Sky. So again, Mr. Sydney Johnson, he used to be an assistant coach under Teresa Weatherspoon, who used to be the former head coach of my Chicago Sky. As he brings vast experience with USA basketball as well, as he was recently named the head coach of the U.S. 3-on-3 Women's America Cup team in early December. At the collegiate level, Johnson was the head coach at his alma mater, Princeton, from 2007 to 2011, and then led Fairfield from 2011 to 2019. He coached the men's programs at both schools. It says Weidman was the third overall pick in the WNBA's inaugural college draft in 1997 by the Los Angeles Sparks. In addition to the Sparks, she played for the Cleveland Rockers, Portland Fire, and Connecticut Sun over her WNBA playing career. She most recently served as the senior vice president of player development for the NBA. Weidman and Johnson replaced Washington father-son duo and previous head coach Eric Thibault and his dad, former head coach and general manager Mike Thibault. Eric led the Mystics for 2 seasons after many seasons under his dad as an assistant and associate head coach. Mike, the winningest coach in league history, was the head coach in Washington from 2013 through 2022. He led the team to their first WNBA title in 2019. Now Weidman and Johnson take on the task of moving the Mystics rebuild forward. The team will select 4th overall in 2025 WNBA draft. Guys, this is very interesting. I'm seeing some people, this is just all, again, just sparking so much conversation and debate all over social media. And the journalist I saw actually retweeted and liked her post, what she tweeted on Twitter. She said that she's going to actually do a thesis. Okay, she's going to write down and break down a paper. Okay, she's going to do some research and write a paper about the new influx of male coaches becoming head coaches of many WNBA teams. She was talking about how she's not liking it, that she actually wishes for more women to actually have more opportunities as it pertains to being head coaches of the WNBA teams. And again, like, a lot of people are also, not just women, but even some men are like, how come so many women are getting pushed out as head coaches of the WNBA? Why not hire a woman, to lead a women team? Again, the only male coach that seems effective when it comes to leading a women's basketball team is Gino Auriemma, okay, Luigi, okay, of the Yukon, Connecticut, the Huskies. Paige Becker's AZ Fudd. He coached the Diana Taurasi's, Sue Bird, Nafisa Collier, Brianna Stewart, Gabby Williams. There's just so many talented women who went on to leave Yukon, graduate, go into the W under his leadership, his instruction, his guidance, and teaching, right? But honestly, he's the only male coach that seems effective. Hopefully Tyler Marsh again, because he's now the new head coach of my Chicago Sky, my favorite team in the W. Hopefully Tyler Marsh can push the girls where they need to go and be an effective and amazing leader and coach, right, for my team. But again, it does look kind of, I don't want to say bad. Again, like, I'm all about winning, but when the freaking Morgan Tuck, okay, the new general manager of Connecticut Sun, when she hired the Frenchman, I believe it's pronounced Rashid Mizien, to be the new head coach of my Connecticut Sun, my second favorite team in the WNBA, it kind of made me scratch my head. I'm like, well, it's a man, which again, I'm not that upset about. I'm not tripping on that, but also he's a foreigner. It's like I was thinking of Brianne January. Okay, I was thinking of Sydney Williams, I believe. I forgot her name. Not Sydney Colson, but she's Coach Sydney Carter. She teaches Texas women's A&M basketball. She would have been amazing opportunity for her to become the head coach of, say, Chicago Sky, Connecticut Sun, just so many teams. And it does make you kind of scratch your head and wonder about why women aren't not getting opportunities to be head coaches in the WNBA. Again, I'm not a Washington Mystics fan, I ain't gonna lie at all, but I do like some of the players. I got some key players like Shakira Austin, Aaliyah Edwards, and the likes of them. But again, Mr. Sydney Johnson, he was underneath Teresa Weatherspoon as an assistant coach in the Chicago Sky. Perhaps he could be or make this team more effective for the Washington Mystics. But again, all in all, I don't care because, again, I'm not a Washington Mystics fan. Guys, comment down below your thoughts on, Sydney Johnson being the new head coach of the Washington Mystics, and a lot of males seeming to take over coaching positions in the WNBA, as opposed to women having more opportunities to be head coaches. Again, I'm going to do a separate video on this. I want to do more research about it, but I want to break it down some more. But guys, please comment down below your thoughts.